Savage here, and I'm back for this week's Wip Chat, right? If you're new to diamond painting, WIP stands for work in progress, not we're gonna whip somebody. Like, get your dirty minds out the gutter. Good gravy. I promise you, I'm going to get, you're gonna like, within the next week or two, all right? You're probably gonna get like where I'm actually diamond painting. So like, don't fall over and faint, all right? But where are my manners? I can hear my mama in my head right now telling me I raised you better than that. How are you guys? I hope you are doing wonderful. Me? I feel like I'm running around. Like, I don't know where my head went. It is somewhere. I got some sad news today. We'll get into that. I made a little video right when it happened. It's sad, guys. It made me cry, but good. It's all good at the same time. Anywho, so I have to do my favorite thing to do. I'm getting ready to leave to go to Pennsylvania. So it is Tuesday, right? I leave Thursday. So the day this video goes out, I'll be in Pennsylvania. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have time on Wednesday. Because, you know, the day before you leave, like, that's when just like everything that's not supposed to happen, happens. So, got my handy dandy suitcase here. I'm going to put away some clothes and try to figure out what I'm going to take with me to Pennsylvania. Because to be truthfully honest, like, I'm not sure. Like, I've been talking to Allison, and speaking of that dirty bird, she has not called me today. Ooh. And it's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow's Wednesday. She's off of work. I guarantee you, at some point on Wednesday, I called her and I reprimanded her about not calling me on her way home from work to let me know that she made it through another day. So Allison, if you're watching this, tisk tisk, I'll be in that state soon. I just might show up at your work. You never know. Anywho, I need to put these clothes away, but Allison's been telling me that, like, yeah, you know, it's like in the 70s. It's warm. Excuse me, what? It's in the, like, so I have a feeling, like, I'll show you the dress I plan on wearing. This is like the dress. Now keep in mind, I live in Florida, right? Florida. I'm like June, PA. Like, it should be warm, right? Forgetting. Yeah, so it's just this like dress, and it's got like these shorts that attach with this huma mahangi, right? So that's what I'm wearing for the christening. With, I got the shoes over there and another dress over there and all that good googly moogly. But where was I? Let's get into this. This is probably going to be like a very strange, weird Whip Chat. I don't even know how long it's going to last. Probably until I get tired of running my mouth. That's probably when it's going to be. So where did we leave off? Last Thursday. What did I do last Thursday? What did I do? That's a good question. What did I do? I don't know. Do you guys know what I did on Thursday? Because I don't remember what I did on Thursday. I mean, obviously I know I went to work. I don't know. Whatever I did on Thursday, I did on Thursday. I don't think I walked, because I walked on Friday. And I've been trying to skip like every other day, and I really should have gone today. But I have so much stuff to do. Like, my Roscoe's gonna stay here, and my mom's gonna come over and take him out and feed him and all that good monkey stuff. But I don't know. I probably should have like organized this better because I have like my dresses, like certain shirts, t-shirts, like I think I'm just gonna lay the dresses over here. So that way we can just keep going, right? So what did I do on Friday? Friday, so obviously it was Memorial Day weekend. What did I do Friday? I worked. That was a given. Where are all my hangers? Down here. Like I said, guys, losing my marbles. If you're still with me 5 minutes in, I really love you because, whew, anybody want to come like over here and help me pack? Because like I said, I don't know what to pack. I have a feeling in the pictures from PA, I'm gonna be the one that's in like jeans and like a hoodie, and all my other siblings are gonna be like shorts or skirts or, you know, or even what I got for the christening. I'm like, you're gonna freeze at 70 degrees, like. And even when I lived in Pennsylvania, I did not think 70 degrees was warm. No, I did not. There's a reason I picked like somewhere warm, and as you can tell, I went back out, and we'll get into that. Did I do anything? I got done work and had a 3-day weekend because of Memorial Day, and I decided on Friday night, like, I was going to go out and I was going to walk. And normally, like, I record it, but sometimes, like, I feel like it slows me down and I'm not in a funk, okay? Like, I mean, I'm still me, but probably as you guys can tell, I'm not, like, the last couple weeks where I'm like, wah, you know? No. But there's definitely, like, something funky. I don't know. I need to go to Pennsylvania and just get chicky nuggy love. That's what I need to do. That little girl could, like, she cures everything. And don't argue with me about that because you're not going to win. I'm just telling you. But yeah, so I went walking on Friday, and then I think I came back and I don't know, just kind of lazy. Saturday I got up and it's like starting to get warmer here in Florida. And I was like, what am I gonna do? So I was like, so here when I got this outfit, I was like, oh, I know the perfect shoes like I can wear. It was the shoes I wore to my brother's wedding. They're like black and they have like this like pink strap that like goes around your ankle. You can't see, but I'm not doing it. It goes around your ankle, right? Guess what I did? I donated them. So I was like, and I'm looking at like what I have left, and I'm like, I'll just run out and, you know, just like find another pair of shoes. So that's what I did, and I found a new pair of shoes. I found a whole bunch of stuff. So like I think I ran to TJ Maxx, and I was like, okay. So I did that, and then while I was leaving TJ Maxx, like the way it's situated in this parking lot, it's like you go in and there's the Target over here, and then there's like a gym next to the Target, but then it's like a strip here, and then there's a Publix, which is a food store here. But they have like different things in the TJ Maxx. Well, there was a nail place there on Saturday. If you guys would have watched Savage Storytime on Sunday instead of Saturday, because, you know, I'm just trying to keep you guys on your toes there. You would have known I went and got my nails done. Yes, I cheated on Alex. It's only because the mofo moved out of the state, right? So I was like, you know, I saw the nail place, and I was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna go like treat myself. And I went and I got my eyebrows done. She did them kind of a little thin, but I'm like, they're just eyebrows. They'll grow back. It's not like she took them all off. I think I probably would have cried. Yeah, I definitely would have cried. So, oh, the pedicure. Guys, like, I was like butter in that chair, right? So first off, when I first got there, it was like the water was cold. And I was like, maybe it's just you. But I was like, this feels a little cold, So she turned it warmer and she's like, oh, is that too hot? And I'm like, oh, no. That's great. Because me personally, like, I like the water so hot that it's like you feel like your skin's going to peel off, right? That's me. So that's why I was like thinking, like at first, like, well, maybe it's fine. Like, you just think it's cold because it's not the, hot that you like. So I was like, okay. But yes, oh, I was in like heaven. So like I've gone to like some different pedicure places that they just do like the pedicure, paint your nails, send you on your way, right? And then I've gone to some where it's like, oh, this place, I'm like, if I don't get my nails done, I will definitely keep getting the pedicure done because, dear Lord, baby Jesus, like when I say, and I want that older lady, because I swear the older ladies there, like, they massage your feet, and she was like getting in between my toes, and I was like, oh, lady, like you need to stop, because like I'm just gonna like melt into this thing, right? So then when I thought that was over, here she comes, and I've had these before. Here she comes, with this like lotion, and I don't know what she did to my legs, right? So you guys know I like went to the beach the day after my birthday. I got some color. When I walked in there to get that pedicure, there was a tan on the bottom of my legs, okay? It was not a fake tan. It was, believe me, I burnt the holy living bejesus out of myself because I fell asleep on the beach. We all remember that one, right? Because smooth mood, Naomi. So I definitely had like a tan on the lower part of my legs. And I did, I think I made a TikTok video. I don't know if I posted it to Instagram. But I said, I noticed in the pictures that I'm like, no, maybe it's just the lighting. It's just the lighting, right? But I'm like, what did she do to like the bottom part? Like she turned my leg white again. And like I said, like if it was like a fake tanner or a spray tan or something like that, I could understand. But I'm like, no, like this looks like I have like, I don't know, like the rest of me's tan, but like the calf area leg part that's connected to like your foot, what the hell is that called? Your shin? I don't remember, okay? But that part, like this part, it was like white, and I'm like, what did she do? Did she like massage and like rub the freaking tan off my leg? Which I swore she did. I really do. But yeah, so then like she pulls out this lotion and she's like massaging and lotioning up my legs, and I'm like, and then when I think it's over, no. She pulls out some spearmint freaking aloe stuff and starts rubbing that on my feet and my legs. And then when I think that's over, nope, here she comes with the hot towel, patting and all that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, this is beautiful. This is wonderful. And I think it's over. Tell me why she comes out with these hot stones and she starts like massaging up. I did not want to get up. I was just like, can I make an appointment for tomorrow? Like, just all the days you're open, just sign me up. Like, just sign me up. Just do this. I'll pay for that. Oh, it is definitely what I needed. And then, got my nails done. And I kind of, like, for me, you guys know this is very Basic, if you're new to the channel, when I got my nails done, I usually get a design on every nail. But because I have to go to a christening, I'm like, and at first I was just going to get them all one color. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. I need that color that's going to, like, pop out of it. So that's why I got the, I don't know, I think it's like lemon. I don't freaking know. But it just, it makes me at least be able to, like, handle it a little bit more. So, but the girl who did my nails, I think her name's Diana, I set up another appointment with her. I was checking out her designs. Now, they look nice, you know what I mean? But we all know, like, you got some big shoes to fill when it comes to Alex, right? Like, big shoes. Like, I didn't even feel right sitting in that woman's chair as she was doing my nails because I felt like I was cheating on Alex. And I had to keep telling myself, like, Naomi, you're a nail technician. Move to another state. Like, it is okay. I'm telling you, like, when I find my people, like, I love my people. I like my people. I don't want my people to change. Freaking Gabriel. We'll get into him later. Where was I? So Saturday, yes. So I got my nails done. I came home. Did I do anything after that? I made dinner and I just like watched, what did I watch? I watched something on Netflix. I don't remember. When I say today has been a rough day, like, I left the bank and bought freaking gummy bears because just you wait. Just you freaking wait till you hear. Man, my gummy bears. We're gonna. So then Sunday, I get up. I'm like, So I had to take Lady out. I run Lady out. I run Roscoe out. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I go to church. I quickly came back. And I'm like, you know what? Like, it's still kind of early. Like, I got up early. I went to the 8:30 service. Now, my church is literally like, you sneeze and I'm there. Okay, so that's not that bad. But so I was like, oh, well, you know, like, let's go to the beach. You haven't been to the beach. So I'm like, okay. Where were you guys to remind me that it was a holiday weekend? And, like, what was I thinking that I was going to find a parking spot? Not to mention the traffic, right? So I literally live less than 8 miles from this beach, right? So you're like, oh, that can't be too bad. Like, how, guys, my hair is like, why didn't you tell me my hair was all like that? Letting me walk around all goofy and such. I see how you are. I'll let you do it too. See, now that's much better. Right? Guys, I'm so like, I don't even know what time it is. The last time, I don't know, it's probably like 10:30, 11 o'clock on Tuesday night at this point. And I have work tomorrow morning, plus finish up everything I need to do because Thursday, I need to be in Tampa by 9 a.m., which means I need to leave my house like no later than 8 and, you know, fingers crossed and pray to everything holy that there's no accident or traffic to be able to make it there. All that good. Yeah. I love my sister-in-law, but yes. I get it though. I get it. But where was I? So yeah, Sunday. So, you know, I got the brilliant idea that after church, I was going to go to the beach. After about 2 hours of traffic and not being able to find a parking spot, like I tried where I like my favorite one, and yeah, there was no parking there. And this is probably at this point, I don't know, 11:30, 11, like anywhere between 10:30 and 11:30, right? I can tell you none of these people went to church. No, they did not. I have all these tank tops, and the tank tops go in a drawer. I have too many clothes, guys. I need to go through my clothes. And here's another tank top. So yeah, so I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm like, everybody and their mother is, you know, like here on vacation, or, you know, like they're going to the beach. I'm like, I'm going to go to the bay. I'm like, it's probably going to be like a little more crowded, but not as bad as like the beach. I have learned that I need to really watch my mouth as I'm like driving, because I've been doing like pretty good in my everyday life, you know, Mary Poppins or whatever it is. In my car, when I am driving, right, or I am stuck in traffic, or somebody does something stupid, the things that come out of my mouth that I have to then, you know, quickly apologize for because I'm trying to be a better person, it's not pretty. So yeah. Thank goodness I'm flying to Pennsylvania and not driving, because I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, yeah, so I get there, and I mean, it was a little crowded, but you could tell it was more of like locals that were like, yep, nope, we know better than to go to the beach. So what the hell? So like I get all my stuff and I get out and I like walk over to the one side and I'm like, yeah, now everybody's already over there. And then I go over to like the other side, and it's like where all the freaking boats are. There's boats on the other side, but it's like, this is where all the boats hang out. And I was like, okay, this looks good, you know, and I'm just like minding my own business. Now I did remember to set an alarm just in case I fell asleep, which I did not. I just, you know, sat there and tanned, as you can see. I tanned, and what did I do next? I was either tanning when I was like laying on my back. I also had a book with me. But do you know what it's like when you are, hold on. I have this like all screwed up. There is like somewhat of an organization to all this shirt mess that I was not paying attention to. But like, you know, if you're laying on your back, you know, and like you have a book, because I'm like, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, so I just like listen to music. And then when I flipped is when I read the book, and I was reading Tuesdays with Morrie, and I love that book. Like, I have read it, I cannot tell you how many freaking times over the years. That just anything by Mitch Albom, like I love his books. But yeah, Tuesdays with Morrie, The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, Finding Chica. I mean, I think I'm missing like 2 of his books, but I've basically read them all. And there's some that I don't think I'll ever get rid of his books, because sometimes, like, I usually try to read Tuesdays with Morrie and The 5 People You Meet in Heaven at least once a year. Because I don't know how to put it. Like, those books really, I don't know. It's just like they make you stop and think. Like, they really, really do. And it's just like, you know, how important is it? Is it really that big of a deal? Like, it's so minor and minuscule compared to other things, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of, I don't know. It's what right. It's what helped me before. Excuse me. So I'm just like, just do what you did the last time, you know, except we're adding, well, no, I walked before, but now, like, we're adding in the sunsets, you know, like, trying to go to the water and not have it rain. And did I dance in the rain on Thursday, or was that what? That was Wednesday, because I was like a wet rat nest doing the Wip Chat. That's right. So yeah, so I was doing that, and as I was like laying there, and I mean, I was like off to myself, but there was like this older couple that was like, you know, and just, you know, felt like, okay, I'm good, you know, and like the boats are out in the water, and I'm just over there minding my own business, leaving everybody alone. And like this creepy guy comes up and he's like talking to me, and I'm not like how do I put this? I'm not an applesauce, okay? So I was like, I try to be friendly and nice, but it was like, I don't know how to put, it's like, you ever just get like just this weird gut feeling, you know? And the guy's sitting there and he's like, oh, you know, like, what, did your party leave you? And I'm like, no. It's like, I'm here by myself. Now, that was my first mistake, all right? I shouldn't have said that. Like, I should have lied and said, I don't know, my friend went to the bathroom. You know what I mean? Something. I should not have told him I was there by myself. I'm like, use your freaking head, Naomi. He was like, oh, yeah. And he saw my energy drink, and he's like, oh, you know, like, do you drink? I guess thinking it was alcohol. And I'm like, no, not really. And he was like, freaking Roscoe, he just went into this like little closet thing here and knocked stuff over. I tell you, like, he just was, he was like, oh, do you want to go kayaking? Like, we can go back to my house. I have 2 kayaks. And at that point, that's where I was like, you know what? Like, it's time to go. Like, it's time to go. And I was like, oh, no. I'm like, I was actually getting ready to leave. And I'm like throwing my stuff in like my bag. I don't care about shaking the sand out. Like, I need to vacuum out my car because it is a sandy mess, because I was just like, boop. And I was just like, yeah, I gotta go take my dog out. It's time to take him out and feed him, you know, like, it was great meeting you, bye. Like, excuse me, sir, do you know what state I live in? Like, I live in freaking Florida, okay? Like, and you want me to take you to your house to go get your 2 kayaks that probably do not exist for me never to be seen again? Like, Allison doesn't even know where I'm at. Like, get out of here. Like, well, as long as I have my phone, my mama can track me and my kids can track me. So that's all that matters, right? Like, no, sir. Like, I'm not, nope. Like, I got a dog. Like, I got to go take my pet goldfish for a walk. Like, yeah. And I did not go to my car right away. Like, I went into the bathroom and I was just like, we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. Like, we're just going to hang out here a little bit. And then, you know, I waited and whoop, ran into my car and took off and came home. What did I do? Ooh, Saturday. This is going back, but Saturday I also got Chinese food, and I'm not going to go back to that Chinese place. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't. There's another Chinese place I should have driven down the road for. Let's see, what else happened? So that was basically more or less my Sunday. Monday I got up And, or you know what, I think the rest of Sunday I did some laundry, and that's kind of what I was putting away here. I got up and, yeah, Monday I got up and I took Roscoe out, and I was like, you know what, I want to go to the Sarasota, National Cemetery. I'm going to go see my dad and my grandpop and my grandmom, and just, kind of like walk around. And when I say like it does something to me. Like it doesn't make me depressed or anything like that, but it kind of like, it's saddening when you look out and you see all these tombstones, right? And while I was there this time, what's up with my hair? They're adding more. So it was like, part of it was like under construction. So it's a beautiful place. Like and that sounds so strange to say about a cemetery, but it's very beautiful. It's very peaceful. It's humbling. They have like a memorial walk that you can go through. They have this like atrium that you can go and like sit at with like bleachers and all that. They have these like, they're not rock, but I guess like marble pillars with like pictures on both sides, and there's like, captions underneath explaining the pictures and all that. And some of them have been there since who went in there first? My grandpa and my grandma went in there first, and then it was like a couple years after my stepdad died that he got buried there. It was only a couple years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago. And there are still some pictures like in these, like, they're not just like rocks, but I don't know if you call them monuments. I don't know what you would call them, right? But they have these like pictures, and there's still some that I remember from like my grandmom and grandpop and, my stepdad. But then there's new ones, and that's because sometimes, like, as the hurricanes come through, like, they damage them and they have to be repaired. And I don't know. Whenever I go there, like, it's peaceful. It's saddening at the same time. It's humbling, I guess, It's just, when you look out and you see all those, and I'm not saying all of them, because the Sarasota National Cemetery, it's not new, but it's fairly more new. But it's just, I can't explain it. I don't know. You'd have to go, I guess, to understand it. But yeah, so that's what I did, and I then came home, and I was just kind of like in a solemn mood. And I guess that's kind of like still where I'm at. Like I said, I'll get it. You guys know, if you've been here long enough, like, probably come tomorrow evening, I'm not going to be able to sleep because I'm going to be bouncing off the walls being like, I get to see Chicky Nuggy. And then like Thursday, I'll probably drive like the TSA people and the flight attendants crazy, telling them like, I get to see Chicky Nuggy and Moose. Like, because I mean, let's be real. Like, do you think I really go up to Pennsylvania to see like my siblings, my friends? I mean, yes, I guess, but like, I really go up there for Chicky Nuggy, Moose, and my sister-in-law. I'm just saying, okay? Shh. Don't tell my siblings, they'll get jealous. My best friends, they already know. They know. They do. But yeah, and then, so today, was back to work. It's Tuesday, so I'm like, okay, let me, and basically I work 2 days this week, and then I leave and I go on vacation, and I don't come back until next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, you know, I'm back to work. So I literally worked 2 days. I had a 3-day weekend, worked 2 days, off the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days, but so four work days, right? No. Thursday, yeah, 4 work days. So yeah, so I'm like, but I'm not gonna want to come home. I'm not gonna want to like come back to Florida. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to freaking go. So I quickly, you know, do everything I need to do. And there's like other things that I had to get done today that I wouldn't normally have to do. Like I had to send checks out, you know, like overnight them over to Erica, so she has them to do payroll on Monday for me. And so yeah, so I go to the bank. There was not a lot of people there. I was quite surprised. I was like, oh wow, it's not that crowded. I looked at the tellers. I don't know these tellers. And I walk up and the one lady's like, oh, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah. And I saw Gabriel's name tag, so I knew he was there, because if he's not there, it's not out, right? So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, where's Gabriel? Where's Tammy? Because I don't know you guys. And she was like, oh, she's like, Gabriel's here, he's just doing something, da, da, da. You know, she's like, but I'll be glad to help you. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not that I don't mind other people, but especially like, well, I don't go to the bank anymore on Friday. But on Monday, like, I'm depositing 6 different people's checks. So I'm like, some people give me a hard time about it, and it's just like, I have to be like, Naomi, be nice. And sometimes I'm not always nice if they catch me in a bad mood. And then I wind up apologizing. And I'm like, ah. I like my people. They know what to do. Okay, this one's the most important one. That one's my check. Everybody else's, you know, gets the stamp. Bada, bada, bing. Give me the receipts. Boom, I'm on my way. Right? So the girl... You know, so I'm like, oh, okay. My hair is really a hot mess here, guys. So the girl's going, you know, and she's, you know, and I was like, well, this one's the most important, da, 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 da. You know, and I'm talking to her because I'm like, you know what, we'll give her a chance. You know, don't be mean. Like, yes, it is not Gabriel. Freaking, we'll get into him. But I'm like, you know, like, at least, like, they hired new people. Maybe Tammy's on vacation, you know what I mean? Like, so things will, you know, be moved. So I'm like, okay, just be nice, you know? Like, you'll get to know him. You'll be great with him. Like, it won't be a Gabriel relationship. But, you know, like, you'll get to know him. So, you know, and the girl was great. You know, she was awesome. Then she let something slip. And I said, excuse me, what? I was not informed of this. And, yeah. Yes. So because Gabriel was doing something, and she even went back and got Gabriel, because I was like, no. Like, I was not made aware of this. So she comes out and she was like, oh, you know, yeah, he said, you know, just give him like 5 minutes. And I'm like, I'm like, no, he knows he's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I was like, I'll just sit down and wait for him. And I even said, I was like, now I know he can do it in more than 5 minutes. I'm like, he's just stalling. It was more than 5 minutes, but I sat there and waited. I waited him out. Because the girl that he was like showing things on how, she came out from behind the desk, right? She was back there. She was talking to the other customers. Oh, probably for a couple minutes, right? I mean, probably a good 10 minutes as I was still sitting there. I was like, oh, he thinks I'm leaving. Like, I will sit here till we close, Gabriel. Like, don't don't play with me. Like, I'll work till 10 o'clock at night. Like, I don't care. I will waste the rest of my day and make up my hours later. Like, I work from home, honey. Like, I'll go drive home and go get my laptop. Like, we got Wi-Fi here. Like, I can just work from here. Like, say no more. Like, you're not, Like, I'm waiting. So he finally comes out. And, yeah, you'll see. Okay, so it is, Monday. What day is it? No, it's not Monday. It's freaking Tuesday. Tuesday, May the 30th. I'm sitting in the bank parking lot. I just got some really upsetting news. I just found out Gabriel's last day is going to be June 9th. And I'm going to be on vacation. So, yeah. Like, who the hell does Gabriel think he is that he can just, like, leave me? Like, that's not cool. That's not cool, right? So I sat and I waited. And I mean, I waited probably about a good 20 minutes to say goodbye to him because it's Gabriel, right? It's Gabriel. And it's not like I'm going to see him again. I don't go to the bank anymore on Fridays. So the only time I see him is on Monday. Well, I'm not going to the bank next week because I'm on vacation. And the following Monday, he'll already be gone. So, but we are Facebook friends now. So I still will have access to Gabriel. He made me cry. Like, I told him, I was like, I feel like I'm losing a freaking friend. Like, I don't know. It's like you just find that good freaking bank teller that's just, like, awesome. And you guys know how much I love Gabriel. Like, he's freaking awesome. Like, we would talk about everything. All right, well, I'm going to go before I start, like, freaking bawling like a freaking baby because Gabriel just stuck my heart in the blender and hit freaking shred. I love you guys. Bye. Can you believe that garbage? Now do you understand the gummy bears? Yeah. Like, he legit made me cry. Like, I don't think I'm going to cry now. I hope not. But yeah, so I had to wait around because his last day is the 9th. I come back on the 6th, which is a Tuesday. I don't go to the bank. So the next time I would be at the bank, that mofo would be off to wherever, good gracious, he's going. I need some gummy bears, guys. Like, this is depressing. So, So, of course, I had to sit there and wait, right? Now, he couldn't really, I think it's probably something good. He couldn't really get into, I guess, everything because he was, still at the bank. But I was telling him, I was like, no, I'm like, you can't leave me. Like, I need to know, like, you just got engaged, dude. Like, no, like, I need to know about the wedding planning and, like, who's the bridesmaid, who's the groom, like, who's the DJ, like, who's catering it, like, I need all these details. Like, that's, you guys know, me and Gabriel, we got really, really close. Like, you just can't leave me here with these people. Like, and I told him, like, he needs to teach him how to be Gabriel. And he's like, I'm sorry, there's only one of me. And I'm like, yeah, go blow smoke out your behind. But we're now friends on Facebook. So I'm excited about that, so it's, at least I can see what his girlfriend looks, or not his girlfriend, his fiance, excuse me, looks like and all that, and see the wedding. And so I'm like, okay. But yes, I definitely walked out, got in my car, and started to cry, as you guys could see. Like, I don't know, I feel like the relationship me and Gabriel have, like, it's more than just, like, a customer bank teller. Like, he's freaking awesome. Like, I mean, you guys know, some of the stuff me and Gabriel would talk about, like, as I'm depositing checks, like, he was the best. So, I hope his fiance's ready. Because I'm going to be, commenting and be like, Gabriel, I miss you. She's going to be like, Gabriel, who is this crazy chick? And he's going to be like, oh, she's just one of the customers from the bank. Don't worry about her. I love him. What can I say? So then, I came back and I worked a little bit later because tomorrow's my last day, and I know what's going to happen. Even though it's like I tried to get as much as I could done today, so tomorrow is not as hectic. We all know how that goes, right? Why I don't take half days, and what my last day of work is before I go for a while is like. So, yeah, but my mom is going to come over and watch Roscoe. He's going to hang out at the house. She lives like right around the corner. She's going to come hang out with him for, a couple hours, all that good stuff. And he likes her. Now, is he going to like me when I come back? Probably not. He gets a little snooty sometimes, but it is what it is. But you know what, guys? With that said, I'm going to hop on out of here so I can mash this all together, get it all uploaded. Thank you guys for hanging out with me as I did all this crazy, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if there'll be a Savage story time. I cannot make any promises. Depending on how tomorrow is, I might be able to make one and get it uploaded for Saturday. So definitely, I wanted to get you guys a Wip Chat because, like I said, I come back next Tuesday. I should have a Wip Chat out the following, but I didn't want you guys to go so long without a video if I can't get the Savage story time out. If I do, that will probably be the last video until I come back. So, but yes, so I love you guys. I can't wait to go to Pennsylvania and hug Chicky Nuggy and Moose. I'm so freaking excited. Okay, with that, guys, really, I'm out of here. If you're new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!